Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 73 of Black Settlers. Quick recap of the goals. I built the romance room and I found an outpost. Okay, maybe I didn't technically set it up, but I found an outpost, which means I'm going to cross that off the long-term goal. Last episode, we had the romance room completed, and I've decided who to put in the romance room first. It's going to be Nara and Zirode. Why, you ask? Well, that's a secret. I'm going to keep it a secret. Alright, so now that they're in there, what I'm going to do is change their restrictions for Nara and Zirode, selected here. They are going to just be on a strict whatever schedule. I could do pure recreation, but they probably need to sleep too. Yes, I think those two would make a good couple, so that is what I'm going to do. Nara's immediately heading to sleep, so that's kind of funny. And we're going to put Zirode in there as well. They have food, they have beer, they have entertainment. It's kind of a nice room. So we'll see what comes of that. I like how he's tidying up. Item stash request for a bunch of really weird and random crap. Interesting. Okay. Not all that interested, though. So we do need to rebuild this outpost. It got melted, shredded, destroyed pretty thoroughly. Yep, Zirode, you're going to get bored real quick. There's nothing to do there but talk to one another. And he usually eats people. He doesn't talk to people. So social skills are not really high up on his ability. But we'll see. Alright, other goals. I need to start outfitting people with top tier weapons and armor. That was a goal of mine. So instead of making bionics, I'm going to reduce these down to 1 or 0. I'm going to start making helmets and chest plates. So let's put marine armor up here, drop on the floor, and make it with Velic, and then a marine helmet. And this will be so that the long-term goal of outfitting people with top-tier stuff gets realized. Now, in some interpretations, top tier could mean flak, I guess, but in this case, I feel like at least some of the people like Wolf and Luna and Camassia, Griffin, the Poppy, Penguin, they all ought to have marine armor. The bear has healed. Good. Wow. You guys have been hunting. I'll give you that. Actually, as you can see, low on meat. It's not that bad, but we're definitely lower than we normally are. Ooh, this room is not that warm. Yep, I forgot a heater. While she sleeps Zirode, you can work on a heater. Be a nice thing to do. Who can build this really quick for me? Luna, you can. Don't steal their food. Everyone wants a relationship with Luna because she's beautiful, but she's also lesbian, which means I think Jova is the only one that is a good match for her. Maybe I'll try that match next. Now, in the game, there is an attraction factor and a compatibility factor. The attraction factor is variable. The attraction factor is based upon permanent injuries. So, for instance, Juret, with his shattered nose, is less attractive than someone without a shattered nose. Plus, beautiful takes in a role. Also, takes a big role in attractiveness is health. So if you're sick or wounded, you're less attractive. And then you tend to be attracted to people roughly your own age. So if there's a large age gap, that lowers attraction between two pawns. The compatibility, however, has nothing to do with attraction. The compatibility, as far as I can tell, is a number derived from the pawn ID, which is kind of strange if you ask me. But basically, the pawn ID, when a pawn is created, they're granted an ID number. So I'm making it up, but like Chris here might be pawn ID 1142. And Wildman might be pawn ID, 1621. And basically numbers are totally randomly rolled to see if two pawns are going to be compatible with one another. And that's how that works. It's strange, but that's how that works. Alright, we're making some incendiary shells. I'm actually getting low on chem fuel, which is surprising. Endelos really ought to make... Yeah, alright, he's working on making the turrets. That's good. While we are at it, it's 6 in the morning. What is your needs? You need a little bit of wreck. You're soaking wet. But I am going to send you southbound again. We really want to empty out this outpost. It has way too much stuff. Some people have suggested more Muffalo, but I don't want to overdo it with Muffalo, that is. So I'm going to hold off on adding more. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? Luna. I'm going to load... Oh, we have a uranium mace. Who dropped that? Nara dropped that? Masterwork. She also has a masterwork. Who dropped this? Oh, Sergio probably? Huh. Maybe I crafted it. I'm not exactly sure where this came from. Sergio can equip this one. Alright, back to Luna. Let's not get distracted. Luna is going to load up the Thrumbo and then some of the silver. I'm going to go trade with neighbors first. So then I'm also going to load up more kibble and more meals. I'm traveling further than I had originally anticipated. Most of the water it's almost all cleared up. That's exciting. As you can see, the zones are expanding and... Alright, you two, talk to one another. Xenohumans? I don't even... Alright, your conversations are going to confuse me. I'm not going to look at them. So we do have this bionic leg. Dominica, nope. Knack. Why are... Oh, you're just stoned. I was like, why are you slow? Panther. Yep, Panther it is. And Panther has a good melee weapon. That's good. Yeah, I think I made these. These are recently crafted. Panther has a new one, too. Lucy here. I definitely don't want you researching. Oh, hell, what can you do? You are trigger happy. You are a meleeer. You're tough. I don't know. I guess you can craft? Not well, but there's about nothing else you are able to do. We definitely don't want her on the research bench. She's not particularly good at it. And then someone pointed out that Lucy was being chased by her husband during that raid. Must have been an arranged marriage. But he's dead. And is she happy about it? Oh, no, she's unhappy about it. So she ran away from him, but doesn't want him to die. So checking in on our romance prison. Nara. Oh, boy. Oh, no, only Andalos got it. Okay. Because he's on the outpost. Thought it was going to be worse than that. Usually it is. So, Nara and Zero Day. How do you feel? It's not working yet, but give it some time. As long as their needs are being met. Let's restrict. Okay, first things first. Luna, no lavish. Nara and Zero Day. You guys are going to get hungry, so all and all. Just sort of fixing some stuff. Have we already doing the surgery, so that's fine. Okay. So I picked these two because they are relatively same aged, 22, 26, and they're both Bloodlust. They're similar to one another. Nara's a transhumanist, and Zero Day does not have... Oh, I could add Zero Day. I could give Zero Day a bionic leg and get them matched up a little bit better, I guess. Velik, what are you working on? You're doing incendiary shells. You know, I want you working on the big stuff. I think these shells can be made by any worker. I don't really care who makes the shells, so I'm going to change it to anyone. I don't think it's a, smithing skill? I probably don't have any others. Menmi is the only other smith. So maybe Menmi makes the shells. Let's get her to do that. Got a transpo crash. Oh, there's no way for me to go help whoever this is. Oh, they're not even recruitable anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it. They get to feed the local fauna. Wow, that dependence takes a long time. Yeah, this might take a while. It'd be worth it though. Oh no, they're becoming friends. If we check the log, they haven't flirted yet. Spoke negatively about his height. Ooh, not cool. Don't call guys short. I don't like it. Dating tips from Rhadamant. Calling guys short. Dislike. I do have a bunch of meleeers that probably have inferior melee weapons, like this one. Let's give them the superior mace. Here's another one. So, switch maces. Uranium maces are great against tough targets. Luna, you're probably still... Oh, you're ready to go. Sweet. I have a tendency to stress out the caravaneers. But nope, she loaded everything up. She grabbed food for herself. And we are instead going to head to visit Village on the Gorge. If they end up having more stuff that I'd like to buy, I can always pod in some extra trade goods. Again, Oh no, this is the other outpost. And Endelos is putting it back together, which is cool. One thing I ought to do... Ooh, we took the Molotovs, didn't we? I have no real ability to get rid of these bodies other than burying them, which is a bummer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, let's bury them before they start rotting. Queuing up graves like this doesn't actually work, does it? The answer, no. There's more than that, but these are the ones that are close that I have to stare at. I could carry them away, but I'd be just delaying the problem. Given that he's already observed the corpses, some negative things like the observed corpses only stack up so high. So at this point, I'm in the clear to observe all the other corpses, providing they're not rotten. Oh, Luna got most of the way there. That's good. Oh, they're close friends now. Look at that. Maybe I'm Cupid. Ever thought of that? Maybe I'm actually good at matchmaking, guys. A skill you had not thought I had. So this outpost really ought to have some better defenses than the crap it has now. The reason why I haven't invested in better defenses, it is sort of a vicious cycle where you invest in better defenses, but that also increases the colony value, which then makes the raids bigger, which means you need to invest in better defenses. And at some point, it's like a Cold War where you're constantly going to need better defenses because you've built better defenses. It's not exactly that. The defenses, the benefit from defenses outweighs the risk of the colony value, but you know, I didn't want to put too much investment in this colony for that reason. You know what I could do? I could very easily have wood fired here, and that would not be an issue, given our immense amount of wood that we're sitting on. It would actually sort of solve the problem, because simply put, I have like too much wood. Alright, you need sleep though. I'm not going to push you till you crack. Yeah, they're getting really close. I would not... They need to start flirting though. Gold. I do need gold. Someone mentioned in comments, sorry I'm calling you someone, I just forgot to write it down, that a royal bed would be a good investment. I don't necessarily disagree. However, I don't really have any gold, which is exactly why I'm switching off of steel, because I have 1600 steel right now. I forget what... This is probably plasteel. Oh, uranium. Let's start labeling these, okay? Oh, that blends in real well. Drop an order on it. Alright, we're looking for gold. I want to be a gold digger. Wow, I can never get there. Is this gold? Ozalbo, can I please go and find out for me? I'll call this uranium 1. The steel is obvious. I don't necessarily need to label the steel. All the big nodes tend to be steel. Alright, so we've arrived. Trade time. I'll get rid of my berries, my thrombohorn. I have a bunch of silver for purchase. We can buy a bionic stomach and a heart. And I'll buy all their components so that I don't have to make them. It frees up Memi to make advanced components. Oh, you know what I ought to do, given my lack of gold, is to buy as much gold as I can afford instead of components. Done. And now there's not a lot of items, so when I visit the hunting village, I can very easily unload everything and load it all back up. Wildlife. Time to kill everything. Alright guys, checking in on you. You gabbed about your day. I don't know. Oh, you ate raw human-like meat. Yeah, he is a cannibal. Actual cannibal. We must be hunting. Must be hunting season. So soon, given that it is spring, I ought to be able to start sowing stuff into the ground. Which means that giant grow zone goal that I had crossed off will actually start to become realized. This is gold. Alright, we found gold. We struck gold. So we'll hook that up and start mining it so we can get back to bionics. Because right now, that is our bottleneck. We have a okay amount of plasteel. I wouldn't say we have a lot, but we have a lot of gold. Deef, you ended up putting on the helmet, didn't you? Yes, you did. That's okay. You look good in it. Alright, so Luna's heading to the hunting village. She'll pick up as much wood as she can manage and head on back. Endolos ought to bury the rest of these guys because soon their bodies are going to rot. So any dead raider that's near the base should get broken down. Oh, Dominica, ready to be recruited. She's actually... I don't need to recruit her, I just need to release her. She's in prison for her smoke leaf issues, let's call them. Her little addiction to the smoke leaf. Alright, Luna arrived. The animals here are going to go into shelter. Just so they're easy to unload and load. Endolos is milking them. Product wasted. Well, tried to milk them. What we could do here is build a little roof. And make it prettier. And clean it up. Because it's kind of a hideous environment at the moment. I don't want to have mental breaks on the miners. Keep them mining as long as we can, you know? Oh, they broke some art there, clearly. That's okay. A little bit of broken art's not gonna make me cry. What we could do is start making sculptures again. I'm gonna make small ones, because they're most bang for your buck for trade. So let's make it out of slate. We have plenty of slate. And I don't really care who makes it. Probably Bob will, but like I said, don't really care. Checking in on our experiment here. The opinions are going up. There has been romance attempts, so we're on the right track here. They still have food and entertainment and all that stuff, so we'll just keep at it. I'm a little worried about our chem fuel. It's been dropping. I've been using some of it for shell manufacturing. But obviously I have to consider making some from organics. Oh, look at this. We're making kibble out of milk. I guess it's fine. Don't really care. Kibble is kibble to me. Alright, so the roof over the head will keep them a little drier. We ought to have a light, though. I know I have some standing lamps sitting around in here. So let's go ahead and install one. New lovers! Look at that, guys. I did it. Okay, so we got the AI core persuasion. The last thing we need is the engine drives. And clear that bed out entirely. And as I said, Luna's away, but I will have Luna be the next. I'm going to matchmake her next. Alright, so Miss Luna, you're going to form a caravan. And we are going to bring. I can fit all of the steel? That's exceptional. Steel, yayo. Oh, no, I can't really fit all the steel. Let's take 30 components. What else did we bring here? I have a worry that what will end up happening is we'll end up spilling out what I bought. So I'm just going to force drop it and then load it back up because I think that's what happens. Sylvie. Alright, now let's try this again. She's probably going to fall asleep on the road, though. But whatever. As long as her mood holds, she'll have a day of R&R when she returns. 30 components. We'll bring the herbal meds. Yayo. And the body parts. Silver and gold. Oh, we have a lot of gold here. We definitely should not leave that behind. And max out on steel. Or, you know what? Changing my mind. Bring the meat first, and then max out on steel. And I'm going to add Endelos to caravan, so he helps pack it up. And then I'm going to remove him once we get closer. That must have been lightning. God, I have so many idle people. Alright, insect meat is just going to become... I guess that's fine. What I'm going to do is, now that I'm out of meat, I will make this really any meat. I really ought to have 2 bills, but whatever. And back to kibbling. Okay, our outpost has mad ibex. I put my turret in the wrong spot. Alright, here the ibex are coming. The ibex are coming. We can just sort of have a march around the turrets, although the Muffalo are getting involved. Just a headbutt. Yeah, nothing all that serious. Down they go. Yep, just some headbutts. Generally speaking, when you're bruised but not bloodied, the infection chance isn't all that high. It's not always true, but that's generally true. Checking on wildlife. There is one hare I have not hunted. So the beauty here is... one statue isn't going to change it all, but it's better, I guess. One thing I could do is have multiple sculptures at once, so we can have multiple artists working on them. Let's sort art. I'll let Sheba work. So all three of them can have a sculpture in queue. This needs to get cooler. There we go. It wasn't exactly frozen. And 0 day, and yeah, I need a double bed for them, don't I? I don't have one of those. So furniture, double bed. I'll craft it here. Sergio, I'm gonna have to wake you up. Wake up the craft master to ply his trade. It's a good one. And 0 day, 0 and Nara. Ta-da! Sharing a bed. See, I'm a good matchmaker. Alright, Endelos, looks like you're about ready to skip town. So, hold up. Luna's probably already resting. This base is pretty cold with no power, so the wood generator will be a nice change of pace. Luna's probably, yep, waiting on the road. Ooh, marine armor. Does that mean we're already... Yeah, we already made the one helmet, now we're making the armor. This gold mine already paying off, allowing us to keep crafting. Oh god, that's not what I meant to do. Everyone out, everyone out. That's not your rec room. I like how it's literally labeled as a bedroom though. And yet they use it as a rec room. Juret has 2 different art pieces going, so let's fix this. Juret makes one, and then Bob makes one, and then, you know, Sheba, yeah, I'll let you art. Juret has 2 in the pipe. He's just feeling double creative today, I guess. I need him to finish one of them, and then I can kill the Bill. Kill Bill, right? Alright, so here is our stuff that we've been waiting on. Still bad seasonal temperature, even though it's the 5th of April. Really hoping it gets warmer. Alright, Luna. Jova. Yeah, unload all that meat. We brought home a bunch of meat, so it will replenish our meat stocks. Alright, Luna is asleep. Guess what, Luna? You are going to be sleeping in here with Jova. You're the only 2 lesbians in the community. So this is happening. So assignments, restrictions. So let's fix this. First of all, Lucy needs to get restricted, period. Then Nara and Zero Day go back on normal restrictions. They also have the wrong meals. So if I go sort by all, we'll put them on no lavish. Okay, that's all set. And then Jova and Luna need to get unrestricted for meals. So Luna, you're on all, and Jova, you're on all. Jova, you are huge improvements in the food that we're giving you. And then we got to assign this bed where Jova won't sleep. They don't normally will share beds. Sharing beds bothers them. Honestly, I should have 2 beds, twin beds in there, and then a double bed, but yeah, that's honestly what I should do. So what I'm going to do is destroy this bed. Griffin, you're a constructor. And then ideally, I have them on nicer beds. But, okay, we're going to reinstall these beds. Where'd Jova go? And then reinstall this bed out here for our new lovers. Get out of there. No path. Oh, because they're already moving the beds. Alright, this one will be Luna's. And this one will be Jova's. And you guys stay there. Nara. Where is Lenka? Lenka, stop doing that work, whatever you're doing. Nara, you're closer to the bed. Alright guys, this is your bedroom. Because being in a good mood affects matchmaking, it's best not to force them to share beds so that we don't needlessly piss them off. And then this bed, which is a higher quality, goes to our newly wed couple, which is going to be Nara and Zero Day. Perfect. All's well. Endelos. Let's haul some bodies into their graves. Then, Rarby, you are interned here. Yes. I think all of you saw this coming when I bought the body part, but there you go. Rarby's heart. All she needed was a heart, and she didn't get that, so in the afterlife, she'll have one. Sweet, right? I thought so. Okay, I don't know which bill... Okay, there we go. Worker, Shiva. Okay, all set. We fixed the bill problem. That means we have a sculpture over here. That means we can spruce up our mining a little bit, make our miners less sad. I could actually put some sculptures into the love prison. I'm calling it what it is. It's a prison, and I know it. Alright, now that we're out of hay, I'm going to set this to low. Endelos, what's with your mood, man? Intense pain? Oh, that's because the Mechanites. Ouch, those are pretty bad Mechanites, man. And then I ought to send a contingency, maybe Vex and Dano, because they are the mining couple. So let's send Vex and Dano back to the outpost with the animals. If I can find them. Man, it gets really hard to find people in this big mess. And we'll have them bring 5 NPM. And 300 kibble. And they're night owls, so they will caravan immediately, but they're not going to be sleepy or anything. Alright, Muffalo. You don't need to be carrying NPM. Sometimes they really just don't. Oh, you know what? You were loading that in. I'm an idiot. They had fully... Yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay. Yep, I screwed that up. I thought that was left over from the original haul. So it's actually... If we check the beauty needs... it's not that beautiful here. I'm trying, man. But you're just in the middle of the burning pile. Fortunately, we do have because we brought back gold from the outpost, we have a decent amount of gold here. Luna and... Oh! Well, it's easy to like Luna, but Luna needs to like Jova. So let's check. There's really nothing I can do to change this. They just have to sort of be together for a while. Oh, maybe they'll make it before nightfall. That'd be ideal. I don't love that the caravans have the same sleep hours no matter what. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Them to arrive before end of day. And then uninstall this bed. Install the double bed. Wow, this thing's been... Oh, because it just got kicked by a Muffalo. That's why it's not dead yet. You definitely died. No one's eaten you? That's surprising. I guess there's a lot of food at that area. Only +1. They chatted a little bit. We're working on it. One thing I could do once I haul back some more beds is to work towards making all the beds that I have really high quality, which will keep people sleeping less. Now, I think what I'm going to do is to install the bionic stomach into Velik so that he sleeps less. One of the weird things about the way this game works is stomach only affects metabolism, but your metabolism lowers your sleep requirement. And because I need him working all the time, and he already has a legendary bed that gives him sleep really, really quickly, if I give a bionic stomach to Velik, he will sleep like only maybe an hour or two every night, which is impressively efficient. Ooh, they just insulted one another. Luna called her a baboon. Come on, we can do better than this. Man, right when I thought I could start sowing crops, cold snap sets in. Oh boy. Alright, so we have some old flooring that we no longer need. We're almost done with these. And we have a poisoned ship. That's oddly familiar, I'd gotta say. Man, the terrain has not recovered from the last poison ship, partially because it's been too cold. As you can see, the terrain really has been scoured. I don't plan on ignoring this poison ship for too long, though. I want to definitely tackle it quick, or more quick than I did before. You know, don't leave the problem lingering. Well, guys, despite me wanting to do more matchmaking, I'm just about out of time. So if you have any suggestions or feedback for me, drop me a line. Just a reminder to all the patrons, today is the last day to pick things to go on the voting forum for tomorrow. And a reminder for all of you, the votes go out tomorrow. So check for the voting forum tomorrow on the website and Discord. Thank you all for watching. If you'd like to chat about this series, hop on Discord, like I just said, I guess. And I'll catch you all later. Adios.